I can't imagine how excited you have been for 3 days to get to our Underdogs of the Week presented by Underdog Fantasy. Mack picked C.J. Carr, the quarterback at Notre Dame, to go higher than 262.5 yards passing last week, and he did it against NC State.
And I've got to be careful because I've celebrated so much since my win.
Yeah. Well, now you know how your kids felt when you would say, hey, it's 24-hour rule, we're done. And then 48 hours later, they're like, hey, remember that play against Oklahoma? So let's get to our picks this week. We're going to start with the USC Notre Dame game. Coach, I think you're smart to do this. You had C.J. Carr last week. You going to stick with him this week?
I am. Coach Royal, dance with the one that brung you. Notre Dame quarterback C.J. Carr will pass for more than 277.5 passing yards against USC. I got beat by 1.5 yards in the Brigham Young game, so I know we're down to 0.5 to make sure. But I'm going with Lloyd Carr's grandson. He's a freshman. He's getting better and better. They're at home. I feel like they'll really try to step up and stop Jeremiah Love. Yeah. So there's going to be some yards in the passing game that are there.
Higher than 277.5 for C.J. Carr from the quarterback from Notre Dame. We kind of made a pick for Vince. He didn't mail this one in, but we think as a running quarterback, I think he would appreciate this one. Alabama at home against Tennessee. Ty Simpson has done a nice job of getting out of the pocket and having a few runs here and there. We think he's going to go higher than 11.5 yards, so we're going to give that one to Vince. I'm going to stick in that game. Tennessee wide receiver Chris Brazzell has been fantastic this year. He's going to go higher than 63.5 yards passing. I think they'll be able to throw the ball a little bit. Joey Aguilar has been pretty good this year. So I think that'll end up being maybe a higher scoring game than what people think. I think Chris Brazzell's been fantastic, and they're going to have to get him involved if they're going to win. So there are 3 picks for our Underdog Fantasy Picks of the Week. C.J. Carr, Ty Simpson rushing, and Chris Brazzell receiving. Underdog make picks, win money.